We are going to need a wooden mason jar, some eyeballs, and two types of paints. The paints we will be painting with are a glossy blue and limeade. What you want to do first is paint the wooden mason jar, but only go as far up until you reach where the lid would be placed. Later on, this part of the wooden jar will be painted a different color. You are going to be using two different sponge dabbers to paint the wooden jar. First, start off with the blue paint and start dabbing the wooden jar, continuing painting until the whole wooden mason jar, except the top part, is painted blue. Now grab your other sponge dabber and start painting over the blue with the limeade. With this sponge dabber, you want to dab over the blue. We are trying to create like a greenish-bluish dirty water for the eyeballs. Put the wooden jar to the side and let it dry. Now you are going to get your eyeballs and cut them in half. You only want the front part with the eyeball on it. This part you need to be very careful in cutting the eyeballs in half. I used a hot knife to cut the eyeballs in half. You are going to need 42 eyeballs to cover the wooden jar. You can place them on the wooden jar however you would like. Once you have them all in place, now it's time to glue them down. Grab your hot glue gun and start gluing the eyeballs down. When all the eyeballs are glued down, grab your sponge dabbers and start painting around and over the eyes. You're going to use the blue and the limeade paint to paint all of the eyeballs. 42 eyeballs is a lot, but what you can do to save some money, instead of buying 4 bags of eyeballs, is use the other half of the eyeballs that we cut off. You can print out some eyeballs and use Mod Podge to glue them onto the plastic, or you can draw your own eyeballs onto the plastic. We decided to print it out the eyeballs because it was a lot faster than drawing the eyeballs on, but you can do whatever you want. Now it's time to paint the lid. We are going to be using a metallic gold to paint the top part of the lid. Here is the completed jar of eyeballs. Something a little different for a decor. If you enjoyed this DIY, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel so others can come across this video who enjoy this type of content. Thank you.